Welcome back to Pokémon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. We are halfway through Sky Tower, on our way to meet Rayquaza and save the world. Let's get on with it. Let's help each other do well. Yeah, let's all work together. We're nearly there, Pricious. We have to climb to the summit and let Rayquaza know about the star. Let's keep at it, Pricious. Maybe it's not the time for snide comments, but I'm sure a being that lives at the top of a very tall tower in the sky is probably aware that there is a giant star about to fall on this planet, but perhaps not. So, we're at the summit now. I'm hoping that there's not too much left of this dungeon, because the top areas tend to be a little bit less, or a little bit shorter than the main areas. Let's shockwave you. We can do that. Ooh, didn't do too much damage, but it upgraded. Nice. Energy ball finished you off. Cool. So, I managed to pick up lots and lots of items to prepare for what's left of this dungeon. I won't lie to you, I know that there's a boss. So what I did is I brought some zinc bands. I think I'm going to swap out the efficient bandanas for Pricious and Ashley for those when we get to the boss, and hopefully that will give us a bit more survivability. Is there anything we can do here? How about this? Graveler rocks is the answer. Because I am aware that I am a little underleveled here. I think we should still be able to get through. I think I can do it. I think I've improved quite a lot at this game over the short time I've been playing it. So I think the level gap shouldn't be too much of a problem if I am drastically underleveled. Flygon, another one. Okay. I really like Flygon, but you probably knew that already. I tend to like most Pokémon, according to my assessment when I see them in a dungeon, at least. You wouldn't believe it, but I'm actually very critical on Pokémon that I like and dislike in the main series. I tend not to use Pokémon if I don't think they're objectively good. I'm a bit of a snob in that regard. Sometimes I do challenge myself to try and use some generally weaker Pokémon, but I'm not the kind of person who judges a Pokémon based just on their appearance or something. They have to be pretty good in battle, or at least interesting to me, for me to actually like them. Like I said, I'm a bit of a snob in that regard. There are Pokemon that I do like the appearance of, but I think we've talked about this with Ledian quite extensively. I really like Ledian's design, but its lack of any real usefulness in battle really puts me off of it. I'd like to think the Mystery Dungeon games have opened my eyes a little bit more. I actually never really liked Riolu and Lucario before I played Explorers of Sky, but playing through that game made me grow to love them. I think you guys have got that under control. Yeah, another Flygon. Right then, let's keep on heading up. I guessed at 30 floors for this dungeon, and we're at 28 at the moment, and we're at the summit, so might have been a pretty good guess. Lots of money on the floor. Another Aerodactyl and a Tropius. Nice. Another Energy Ball. Ah, Sweet Scent. Slightly less annoying in this game. I really need to use Cosmic Power. Keep forgetting to do that. But this is, with multiple enemies around right now, this is definitely Celeste's time to shine with Dazzling Gleam. If we can get the AoE off. But we can't because they got knocked out already. Ow. Should be able to take you out though. Yeah, Dazzling Gleam is good. Brawl plus Dazzling Gleam seems really, really powerful. And I've been thinking about how I want my team to look as we move forward, and I really would like to have a Pokemon that can use lots of AoE moves to make use of Brawl, because it would be really good for clearing out groups of enemies. We kind of have single target damage with Ashley, and Pricious is a bit more in the way of utility. So I'd really like to have a big, hard hitter to really round out the team. That's kind of my thoughts at the moment on what the team might look like as we go on. 29th floor. I feel like we're nearly there, if my guess was accurate. And if my guess was accurate, then I have an idea. Once we take out this Aerodactyl, instead of wasting turns when I get into the boss battle, I want to switch over the bands now. That's for Pricious. And that's for Ashley. And one other thing that I want to do is use this citrus berry, because I want it to boost up Precious's health. Nice. We got a bonus 5 HP. That could make all the difference in the end. Alright then. Up we go. 30th floor. Okay. So we're not there quite yet, but I think it doesn't hurt to be prepared. We're doing alright on PP, so I guess I didn't need to bring the efficient bandanas for this last run. But maybe this last bit is really, really long and I underestimated it. I think you two have got that under control. Ashley? Ashley? Did you run out of flame bursts? No. Why did you just stop attacking? Okay, right. That was very strange of you, Ashley. Can't say I agree. Yeah, let's keep going with Celeste. Ooh, this would be a good time for Dazzling Gleam if we let these two approach. Ooh, double Cosmic Power, nice. Agility, okay, that's a little scary. Earthquake isn't too bad, though, because of our ridiculous defenses now. Give him an Energy Ball. Looks like Flygon doesn't even want to fight us. Whoops. Sand Tomb. A little annoying, but let's Dazzling Gleam you. Super effective. Whoa. 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 Okay. Precious, can you heal up our Clefairy, please? There we go. I'll give him a Dazzling Gleam again. And one more for good measure, I suppose. Whoops. That's alright, we have tons of defense, so let's just have Celeste take the hit here while we attack with Pricious instead. Don't need to heal up that paralysis, we'll be fine. We're out of Energy Ball. That's fine. We can use Sludge and Seed Bomb. Oh, yes! Aerodactyl has Pressure. So maybe I should have kept the Efficient Bandana on. It's okay. We have plenty of Max Ethers and Max Elixirs. Keep up, Celeste. How long are you going to be paralyzed for? There we go. Oh, Sparkling Floor. It was an ambush! Whoops. Well, we got lucky with that miss there, I suppose. Guess Firespin can't attack over corners like that. Man, these things do take a few hits now. I'm starting to feel the level difference. Alright, double peck. That'll do nicely. Aerodactyl, low kick, and peck. It's not going to be enough. Yeah, let's heal up Ashley, why not? We have plenty of Aurum Berries. Man, this is tough. Oh man, come on. Yeah, let's heal the confusion. But oddly enough, Pricious went first, so she attacked through the confusion and luckily knocked out the Aerodactyl, but then we kind of wasted the heal seed. That's fine. That's fine, it's not the end of the world. We'll get over it. Alright. Now, let's use our Ethers and restore Energy Ball. And Flame Burst. Which, knowing the boss, aren't going to be very useful, but they are kind of our primary attacking moves. Right then. 31st floor. Still going strong, huh? Is that enough to take you out? It is. I'm going to switch back over to the... no. Sunk cost fallacy, I know, but if I switch over to the efficient bandana now, I'm going to forget to switch back over to the zinc bands. It's okay. We'll be fine, I think. We just need to be careful fighting the Aerodactyl. Another dragon to Dazzling Gleam, and lots of damage there. And... Sludge is super effective. Ah, the Seed Bomb missed. Alright, let's get rid of you before you become too much of a problem. Oh, the stairs are over in the corner there. I didn't see those. How? Okay. Okay. Celeste, use Cosmic Power. Ashley, heal up with an Oran Berry. And Pricious, you too. Well, that was unexpected. I don't think I've seen Hyper Beam in this game before. In fact, I know that I haven't. Was it always an AoE? Or is that new to this game? We're going to need more than that double Flame Burst. Cosmic Power up. Oh, we might just take it down before... Yeah, before it can even approach us. Okay. That was a little bit scary, but we got through it. Honestly, the Zinc Bands, I think, saved Precious and Ashley's lives there. Slumber Orb, probably going to get rid of that. Oh. Oh, okay. Ashley, I think this is your time to shine. Let's Fire Spin you. Pursuit does a lot of damage. Whoops, I didn't actually mean to switch Celeste in there. I actually just meant to push her away because we trapped the Metagross with Fire Spin. That's something I've been meaning to do a little bit more, is actually use the trap feature of Fire Spin, but I haven't been doing that enough. Nice, Dazzling Gleam upgraded. That's timely. Wow, Energy Ball's range. That's pretty good. What's over there? Oh, Salamence. Okay. I really wish Celeste had a way to attack over range. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of Hyper Voice. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm a little bit underwhelmed with stored power. I used it a fair amount in the first part of the dungeon. And though it does synergize nicely with Cosmic Power, speaking of which, let's set one up here. Oh, let's set two up here. Nice. Yeah, it does synergize nicely with Cosmic Power, but it just doesn't feel powerful enough, I suppose. Is that going to take you out? It is. Nice. So I think I'm going to swap it out for something else if we continue to use Celeste. I feel like she could be the Pokemon I'm looking for. Referring back to previously when I mentioned how I would like the team to look, I think Celeste could do that job. It's just a matter of... Whoops, I lowered my defenses again. We should be fine. We should be able to get through this. So I think, yeah, Celeste could be the Pokemon that I'm looking for in terms of being the big hitter and having a lot of versatility. But we'll need to switch up our moves again, because I don't think stored power is the way to go. It was worth a try. It's something that I enjoy using in the main series, but okay, we're just going to leave that Salamence alone. It's something I enjoy using in the main series, but things that work in the main series don't always work in Mystery Dungeon, and I think this is a case of that. Oh, that Salamence is following us. Okay, another double Cosmic Power. Feeling pretty good about that. Intimidate. We're running out of Dazzling Gleam. Can we just Shockwave you? Yeah, that's enough. Man, dragons resist so many things. I really did not need to use Dazzling Gleam there. Another one. Okay, we'll Dazzling Gleam you outright. And hopefully we should be able to take you out with a Sludge and a Seed Bomb. No, not quite. Flame Burst missed. Fire Fang. Burn. This is going horribly wrong. Right then. Hang in there, Precious. Does the burn go away, or do I have to heal it? My goodness, that did a lot of damage. We're healing that burn. Do I have a berry for that? Do I have a heal seed for that? I do not. We have a health orb. I believe this was like the first item we picked up in the entire game, and I've not used it yet. Seems like a good time. We are now healthy. We cannot have our stats lowered. Could have been nice to have on the boss. Okay, we're just gonna leave that Metagross alone. Could have been nice to have for the boss, but I don't know whether the boss will actually... Okay, we're just gonna eat an apple here. I don't know whether the boss will actually lower stats or anything like that, so I don't mind using it now. Is this the top floor?
Who goes there? Who dares to trespass upon my airspace?
That voice. Could it be Rayquaza?
Indeed it is. The sky is my domain. Depart at once.
But we don't have the time to argue. We came here because we need your help.
Never. I am a being of the sky, and you are but denizens of the ground. To each there is a world destined as their own. For hundreds of millions of years, never once have I descended to the ground. And the opposite shall also hold true. Let there be no mercy for those that defy the laws of nature. Prepare for the end.
Oh snap. Ah, man, I just want to stand here and listen to the music. I don't think we can afford to do that. Right. Let's see. I would like to Cosmic Power with Celeste. Get those defenses going straight away. Yeah, we're not doing a whole lot of damage. Twister. Is that going to hit everybody? It is. That's a little rough. Alright, time to spread out, guys. I'm going to try and use my turns as effectively as possible here. So, Pricious, use an all-power-up orb. Good to see Celeste is going forward there. But it's going to be another AoE Twister. That hits really hard. Ashley flinched. Pricious, heal up Ashley. Ashley, heal up Pricious. Why not? Team solidarity like that. Now, Celeste, it's your turn to shine. You are buffed up. Let's... Dazzling Gleam. That's a lot of damage. And special defense drop from Energy Ball as well. That really increases the amount of damage that we do. Strong wind gusts and the clouds beneath shake violently. It's a cataclysm. Huge gusts of wind started blowing in the dungeon. Pokemon hit by a gust will be moved. Feels like strong wind is about to blow. So this is similar to the Groudon fight, I see. I'm glad to see this mechanic coming back. I think it was really, really cool. Uh-oh. Wow. Celeste took that like a champion. Amazing. Right. So the wind moves us around here. Let me just do some move settings right now. Celeste, you only now need to be using Dazzling Gleam. So let's turn that on, and we can leave you on autopilot. And I want to be able to micromanage what our other two members are doing, so... Wow, are we out of healing items? Did I seriously use all of my healing items in the dungeon? Oh, that's not good. Oh, and Celeste's gonna lose her buffs if she faints. Do we have anything that can save this situation? I don't think so. Would these Weatherlock orbs or Nullify orbs stop this wind from occurring? I'm not sure, and I don't think it's that important. Right then. Let's try the Slumber Orb. Since we're so far away, we can't really use Sleep Powder. And that should give us a chance to approach. That's not a good time for Dazzling Gleam to miss. 235 damage crit! Wow! Celeste warped. Okay. Are we in Flame Burst range? No, we're not. We need one more. Oh, there's Hyper Beam again! Oh, bye, Celeste. That's okay. Let's use a full-blown Reviver Seed. Why not? We have one. I'm not sure if that was actually the smart thing to do, but we'll be alright. We definitely need to spread out so we don't get Hyper Beamed like that again. Fortunately, we had a turn of Recoil. Flame Burst. Oh, Twister. Okay, that just straight up hits everybody, no matter how spread out we are. That's fine. Fortunately, Celeste is immune to it, which is ridiculously good. Dazzling Gleam. How much is it gonna... It's gonna miss. That's not great. Okay, we do get an Overgrow boost to Energy Ball there. 2 in a row. That's decent enough. Flame Burst. That's Hyper Beam again. Celeste has taken this like a champ. She's so good. Alright, another Dazzling Gleam. I know I said we could put Celeste on autopilot, but honestly, I think we've done all that we can at this point. We just need to try and hit this thing as hard as we can. Both Ashley and Precious are in range for their primary damage moves, so it's pretty much just full offense now. Precious and Ashley are still boosted up by the power-up orb, which is good. Hyper Voice, uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. I don't really mind Celeste continuing to be knocked out. Let's just revive you. Let's actually use a Cosmic Power, since that means we should be able to take at least one more hit. Oh, we did it! That was intense. What? An earthquake? It's not possible! We're on top of clouds!
These are shockwaves, and they're huge.
That's it! I got it! Look straight up, Rayquaza!
What is that?
It's a shooting star, and it's enormous! It'll destroy the world if it continues on its path. That's why we came, Rayquaza. Please, destroy the falling star.
So that is why.
Yes, please hurry and destroy it.
Before I try, I need to know your resolve. The star has come too close. If I were to loose my Hyper Beam here, you would not escape unscathed.
So? We accepted that from the start.
Well said. Take charge of your destiny.
Is this a dream? No. This is no dream. Yeah. The star's explosion swallowed me. And I'm now adrift. As a spirit. What's going to happen? This shadow. Gengar? Precious. Didn't take much to put you down. Serves you right. Now, what to do with you? I know. I'll drag you into the dark world. That'll do it. Gengar is dragging me. Gengar said he would drag me into the dark world? What is the dark world? Am I going to be abandoned in a world I don't know? Huh? Darn it. I took the wrong path. What? This isn't like me. I can't tell which way is which. Forget it. I'll just ditch you here. That's it. Goodbye to you.
Hey. Hey, can you hear?
Snap out of it! Huh? This place. Ah! Regained consciousness. Ooh. I'm sure of it. I'm sure. Back there. Gengar saved me. Maybe. Did Gengar save Pricious too? Awesome! You're alive! You really had all of us worried. You were incredible! I'm so glad you're safe! It's fantastic! Everyone, thank you. But what about the star? What happened to it? Fear not, the star is no more. Though it will not be right away. The disasters shall soon be calmed. Where's our friend? Be calm. Your friend is safe. Really? We did it, Precious. Everything worked. We've won peace. Yippee! This is the greatest! This calls for a celebration! Let me shoot my hydro pump to kick it off! Whoa, hold on there! Don't you point those things at me! Face the other way! The other way! Nah, let it loose! You've got to be kidding me! I'll secure him so he can't get away. Oh? Not bad. What? You're serious? Precious. God of War. We owe everything to you, Precious, and your friends. Peace has returned to our world. Thank you for everything. And now, Precious, your role here has ended. Soon you must return to your own world. It is time to bid farewell. It's finally come. The time has finally arrived. Precious, I am so sorry for this. To everyone, please bid farewell. Oh? Precious? Pricious! Your body! What's happening to you? Ashley. And everyone. I'm sorry. But I have to leave. What? What are you saying? Everyone. Thank you for everything over all this time. Huh? Leave? What do you mean leave? My role as a Pokémon has ended. I have to return to the human world.
Unbelievable. Go back to the human world.
Why? Why? I don't understand. Why do you have to leave? Didn't we? Aren't we friends? Yes. You will always be my friend, Ashley. I will never forget you. Don't go, Pricious. I'm lucky to have met you. What am I gonna do when you're gone, Pricious? I'm so very sorry. This is goodbye. Pricious.
Pricious!
Pricious. Pricious. Pricious, no! Pricious, why? I don't understand.
Why? Why was it necessary to leave us? Pricious saved my life, but I hadn't done anything to show my thanks. Left before I could even say thanks. You're right. Just up and went like that. Why now? Why when the world's been saved? Just when things were going to get better. This was coming. Our world, it was saved by Pricious. I look back now. When bound for the sky, Pricious seemed as if resigned to accept what was to come.
I think I know. Pricious must have become a Pokémon to save us. And when the star was destroyed, Pricious knew that would be the time to leave. Why? Why didn't Pricious tell me earlier? If this was coming, why didn't Pricious tell me?
Those words could not be spoken. As much as you are heartbroken now, Pricious must have felt the same pain of leaving. Try to understand, Ashley.
Pricious? What is this? I'm rising into the sky? Is this my spirit? I wonder where I'm going. Oh. Voices. I hear voices. Your friend is heartbroken. A true friend. A friend for life. You finally realize it now. If you wish, and wish very strongly, perhaps you will meet again. Oh my goodness. It's been the best part of 10 years since I saw that scene for the first time, and it really hasn't lost any of its power. Oh man. What a fantastic game. I'm so very happy I got to re-experience this game in all of its beauty in this remake. The art style is something I've complimented a lot throughout the series, and it started off very cutesy, and I liked the cutesy style. But as we went through the game and got to see the major scenes, it blew me away how much they did with this style, how flexible it was. That scene where Rayquaza destroys the star was exceptional, and I did not expect for something that amazing to come out of this engine, of this art style. There's not much more I could say about the music without repeating myself, but I loved how faithful it was to the original game's soundtrack. It didn't feel particularly new, it just felt up to date, and that's all it needed to be because the soundtrack to the original games was already exceptional. And it's not just how good the music is, either, it's how well it's used in the game. I talked about this briefly in the previous part, about how the music tells the story of the game as you're going through. You can listen to the soundtrack of this game, and you get the whole story, because each track fits the part of the game, the part of the narrative that it's in. When I came into this game, I was wondering how much nostalgia would play into my opinion of this game, but I'm sure that even if I hadn't played the original game, this game would have still blown me away. And equally, because I played the original games, that gives this game so much more value as well. The original Rescue Team games were really, really important in developing my taste in video games, developing my interest in narrative, in music, all these things that are a really important part of my life now. So one thing that really stands out to me about this game is how the major cutscenes were delivered, with the new animation, with the new music, with everything that they had at their disposal. Overall, I'm a massive fan of the gameplay changes. The game is so much more convenient and so much more accessible now. It's much more enjoyable to play overall. So in terms of making the game accessible to new players, but also still appealing to older players, this game strikes the perfect balance. And the story does that as well. I talked about this at the end of Explorers of Sky, but this game is intended to be played by young children. That's not to say that older people can't play it, because here I am, 25 years old. But anyway, the point I'm making is the story in this game is very straightforward. There's a little bit of mystery, there's a little bit of intrigue, but having a simple, straightforward story makes it easy for anyone of any age to follow. And instead of having a convoluted story, the Mystery Dungeon games focus on developing emotional attachment to the characters, building up a world, and it does it so well. The more I play these Mystery Dungeon games, the more I believe that these are required playing for anyone who enjoys story-driven RPGs, and for people like me, people who are interested in how video games deliver their story and how characters are developed in video games. These games are shining examples of that. I do have some minor criticisms with how the story is delivered at points. It does feel a little bit samey sometimes, and though the writing and the humor in the game is excellent, I do take issue with the writer's fear of pronouns. Sometimes there's sentences where it's Pricious does this and then Pricious does that and then Pricious does the other thing, and though it is an incredibly emotional scene that's very, very well delivered, the actual conclusion to the plot that we just saw is a little shaky. I love a bittersweet ending, but this one felt a little bit forced. But those are overall kind of minor criticisms, aren't they? Honestly, my biggest issue with this game is its performance. It drops frames relatively often, and there's a lot of input delay that I only ever experience when I'm playing this game on my Switch, and it's not tied to my capture card, it's not tied to my controller or anything, it really is just this game. I'm not sure if anyone else has had that problem, let me know. But to conclude, I'm so happy that I got to re-experience this game, and I'm also incredibly grateful that I got to experience it with you guys. As always, your comments, your tips, your advice make this series what it is, and it wouldn't have been the same experience for me without you here to watch. So thank you all so much for that. I don't want to leave. I want to stay longer. With my invaluable, irreplaceable friend. Thanks for watching me play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. The story of Pricious and Ashley ends here. But Sky Blue isn't done yet. There are many rescues to be done. A new adventure begins. The legendary Pokemon are set to make their appearances. Don't go away.